Hi. Hi. I am ready. Are you ready? I'm ready to scream. So scary videos that will scare the heck out of you. Okay, let's see.
Hunter Mathis lives in a historic home in Memphis, Tennessee that was built in 1859. The house sits across from a forensic center where actual autopsies are often performed. One night when Hunter is home alone, he spots someone wearing a hat just standing on his front porch. And this is when things start to get really creepy.
There is somebody behind that door. This is not scary. Huh? The light?
What in the actual hell?
Do you see the light?
There's literally...
Now, Hunter says that he opened the door because, unfortunately, having strangers standing on his doorstep is a common problem, but it's usually easily solved.
We live in downtown Memphis, which means we're used to having a homeless population. Usually when it rains, we will have homeless people walk up on the porch, and it is sad, but we do have to ask them to leave because we're on a private property. Every time I have had to ask a homeless person to get off the porch, they've always been kind, sweet, or just listened.
I don't know about this.
They're just like you and me. They're just in much rougher circumstances.
The shade, right?
I was perplexed in the video because I thought, I didn't pay attention to the light passing through the shadow. I was like, it's not raining. Why is someone on my front porch? I get that to a lot of you in your everyday lives, that's not a good call. And probably moving forward, I won't do that. But I've been in that situation multiple times and I just didn't think anything about it.
Now, Hunter has even tried to debunk his own video to figure out exactly what he could have saw at his door that night, but it still just doesn't make sense.
The front of our house where somebody would be. For them to run, where would they have to hide? It goes straight out, guts out. This way, another commercial building, it juts out. They would also have to jump down into this drop of a fence and go that way.
Hunter says that he's lived in the house for 2 years, but he has never experienced anything like this. So just who or what did he see at his door? Next up, a woman is recording a video with her daughter to show off her new blue LED pool lights. But when she reviews her clip, she notices that she accidentally caught something that is downright creepy.
You can listen to those today as well.
Some odd translucent figure seems to eerily float around the edge of the pool, passing right through the woman's daughter. So are these figures just a trick of the light? Or did these people...
I know who's that. I know who's that. That's a lady. Dun, 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 dun.
A little visit. Nuke's Top 5 viewer Jose Gonzalez sent me this strange footage that was captured just outside an apartment complex in Southern California. Jose says that the footage was caught by a family friend on a door cam just outside her apartment. It shows something that is truly bizarre.
It's so bizarre. She's walking back. The light is on.
Some little figure that seems to be walking on 2 legs moves under the stairs. Then, as a woman passes by, it seems to press itself up against the wall to avoid her attention. Then the little figure quickly crawls between the steps and disappears out of sight. Weirdly, whatever this is almost looks like it's dressed in a tiny little robe. But let me know what you think this is.
What do you
Through
think
the eyes of a child.
What do you think that is this? It looks like a raccoon walking into like walking like a human. You've been known. Yeah, that's the gnome. That's definitely a gnome. Through the eyes of a child. Let's see this one.
A young woman named Kyla says that she once saw a ghost when she was only 3 years old. Her aunt is filming her at the table when suddenly this happens.
Look, the apple. Don't come in here. Okay, stay in there. Stay in there in the library. Don't come in here. Okay?
Hell nah.
I won't
Get
leave
out.
you anymore. I'm just gonna get.
Who you talking to?
Get
I
out.
don't like that.
Who you talking to?
I don't want to. No.
Huh?
I don't like that one.
Well, who?
Kids are crazy. Kids are scary.
You don't like who? What, baby? Like what?
Nah. Hell nah.
Okay,
Hell
guys.
nah.
It's now
Hell nah. Kids are scary. If that kid said that to me, if my kid said that to me, I'm sorry, he's on his own. I'm out. Goodbye. Adios.
15 years later, and Kyla is 18. She says she has very little memory of this specific incident.
I don't like that.
Now we go to Wichita, Kansas, where Nuke's Top 5 viewer Dallas Clark says that she's worried that her home might be haunted after her Ring camera captures a very strange conversation. You see, her young son seems to be having an argument with someone. But
Kids
the problem
always
is,
talk alone.
he's in his room, all alone.
You want to talk? You want to talk to me? Wait, ghost man.
Ghost man.
Ghost man.
Ghost man,
Ghost
what?
man, you say yes.
Nah.
Stupid.
Nah.
You don't like you anywhere. Yeah. You want to talk to me, ghost?
It's
Uh-huh.
what's
You want
wearing,
to talk?
kid?
You want to talk, ghost? You want to talk to me? I'm gonna beat you up. Cause if you don't be quiet
With the ghost.
now,
I'm gonna beat you up. Fuck you. Fuck up.
ghost.
The toddler seems to be speaking to an invisible entity that he has named, quote, Ghostman. The boy even goes so far as to threaten to beat up Ghostman.
I'm gonna beat you up.
I'm gonna beat
If
you
you
up.
don't be quiet
That's your son.
now,
Take your son
The
out
little boy
to a
even
mental
yells for the
institute.
ghost to leave.
go. Go, ghost.
Dallas says that her son still speaks to, quote, Ghostman, and that she has captured other spooky disturbances all around her home.
Go. Right.
Oh, damn.
Another
They got
family in
it, dude.
Houston, Texas has a similar strange experience with their 1-year-old
I
daughter.
think it's
One
Hatman.
evening,
Did you have experience with the Hatman? I had. Do you know what Hatman is? Apparently, Hatman is an entity that shows up to kids, right? When I was a little girl, I remember sleeping through the night and then I woke up and everybody was sleeping. Everybody was sleeping in the house. And I was in the same room sleeping with my mother and my other brother, right? So I woke up, I opened my eyes, and in the shadow of the moon, there was he, the Hatman. He was just standing there. It was like a shadowy figure, just standing there and like moving around like this. He had a hat on, like a basketball hat. And he was just looking and just doing this. And I remember trying to go back to sleep, saying that's just a shadow, but it wasn't just a shadow. It wouldn't go away. So I started screaming. I woke up my mother, and I kept showing, it's there, and she got up. I literally like punched the Huntman, but there was no Huntman. There was just a shadow. Like she could pass her hand through it, and I could see her passing her hand through it, right? but it was still there. It was so weird. It wasn't a sleep paralysis either. I was fully awake and I could see it. It was a shadow. Maybe there was somebody outside just staring and the shadow was coming through. It was so weird. Batman. And I saw him again. I saw there was thunder outside and it was supposed to start raining. And before it started raining, during a thunder, you know where the everything lights up for a second? I saw a shadowy figure at my window, like a Hatman. So I had 2 encounters with Hatman. Crazy, isn't it? Let's continue. All in is 30 minutes. Damn. I just saw how long it is. Don't say it. That's what she said. Don't.
Evening, Tiffany Matthews notices that her little girl is looking at something in their kitchen, and that's when things get really weird.
Y'all, I don't know who she's playing with, but it's an invisible person, and they're tickling her.
They're doing love with that.
Stop.
Who's playing with you, baby?
And I pray so much, it can't be no bad spirit in here. 'Cause I pray so much over
This is
house.
creepy.
Hey. You playing with your granny? You playing with your granny?
What's she trying to grab?
She is really interacting. Oh my goodness.
This is creepy. I hate kids. I'm sorry.
Oh my
If the kid does that to me, I'll...
Little 1-year-old Trinity can be seen happily reacting to something her family just can't see.
No.
The child's mother believes that whatever this is can't be anything malicious. She thinks that her daughter is probably playing with the loving spirit of her grandmother.
If that was my child, I'd be really scared. If that was my child, he would go and sleep with the dog outside. He will not be in the house with me. I'll just leave and move to China. Because China is pretty far, right? Not specific reason. Just seems like China is very far. It seems to be very far from the place where that child will be. I had a sleep paralysis once with a snake. As you know, if probably if you weren't here on my debut day, and there is no vote. Yeah, there was no vote, but I have a phobia of snakes, and apparently it's been rooted to me because when I was a kid, my dad threw a dead snake at my mom, and she was pregnant with me when I was a kid. And because of that, I have scarring and I'm scared of snakes. I can't touch them. I can't see them close to me, right? So I saw, that horror movie, Anaconda versus Cobra or something like that. Those big ass snakes. W that. No. It's not a wind, Dad. It's not. It gave me trauma. Anyway, what was I saying? I lost. Oh yeah, and I was streaming. I was running from this big ass snake, and then he caught me. And when he jumped on my face to start eating me, I woke up in a sleep paralysis. It wasn't nice. I started making weird sounds. Hey, it is what it is.
Ghost hunts gone wrong. In this next video, a ghost hunter named Alex is exploring a haunted house where he hears a rumbling noise coming from a nearby wardrobe.
What is that noise? That sounds scary.
The mirror on the wardrobe burst outward, sending sharp shards of glass flying towards Alex, barely missing him.
It
But there's
looks like
something
somebody
even weirder
punched
here.
from inside,
Because,
right?
did you see it? Some bizarre shadow figure comes flying right out of the mirror and darts across the room so fast that Alex doesn't even notice. He checks the inside of the wardrobe, but there's nothing there. Mark Sebastian is staying at the infamous Stanley Hotel in Estes Park, Colorado. The Stanley Hotel is said to be one of the...
Did you see it? Yeah, I saw the shadow. I saw the shadow. But personally, I don't trust shadows on cameras. I just don't. Because cameras can fix stuff, right? That's just personal. But sounds and things, maybe I believe them. I don't know. I give it the benefit of the doubt.
The most haunted hotels in North America, and is most famously known as the inspiration for the Stephen King book and subsequent movie, The Shining.
Stephen King!
Turns
I
out that
love
the hotel
Stephen
does
King.
live up to its spooky reputation. As Mark is filming the outside of the hotel late one night, he captures this.
Somebody was there.
I'm not kidding. I just saw someone move in that window. Look in this window right here. Shh, you hear that?
A dark figure seems to peek out of one of the hotel's upper windows.
Damn.
But what's especially creepy is that this room is closed and locked off, inaccessible to the public.
This is the room where I saw something.
And now John saw boom.
There's no one there.
Imagine now a random face just shows up.
Even the hotel staff can't explain Mark's strange, ghostly capture, as no member of the staff patrols that room, and it's not open to hotel guests. So just who or what did Mark see? Let me know what you think. This next
Maybe
clip
it
was
was
sent
the
to me by
ghost.
Nuke's Top
Maybe the
5 viewer,
woman.
Zach S. He says that just after midnight, he and his friend Brandon were exploring a tunnel in Shinks Ferry, Pennsylvania, that locals claim is extremely haunted. As the guys look around,
Rapunzel.
something happens that
Yeah, it was Rapunzel. Was looking for her prince to put her hair down. This guy didn't look as a prince, so the Rapunzel left. She was disappointed, so she just left. Looks like a big white cat. It can be a song. It can be a cat too. But you know, who knows? Well, let's see.
chills them to their core.
Seriously, what is that? I hear it sounds like boots, like wet boots walking over here.
Well, I heard that too, but did you hear the like low like?
Yeah!
It's like a male.
Yeah, that's what I was describing as a growl.
It's like a male grunting.
Saying what the
It sounded like somebody was singing at a saxophone,
The
right?
two guys hear what sounds like a
Ding,
person moving in the tunnel, which
That's how
kind
I
of
heard.
freaks
That's
them
what I
out.
heard.
But as they go to check it out,
Turbo
they hear what
Granny,
almost
which
sounds like a
certainly
loud
just
wailing
made
moan
a
from
deal.
somewhere very close by. This sends the guys screaming back to their car in absolute terror.
Saying what the
It did sound like
So did
somebody
Zach
was
and Brandon
playing,
hear a ghost
right?
tromping around and whooping it up? Well, you decide. Caught on camera. Now, I don't usually feature scary photos on the channel because they're just too easy to fake. But I found these pictures especially interesting just because they're so strange and seem much harder to manipulate. Now, first up, some women were on a girls' trip to celebrate one of the women's birthdays. There were no husbands or boyfriends and no children in attendance. So one of the women snapped a live photo on her iPhone and captured this.
Let's see. Okay, so that's a normal picture, right? Looks like a normal picture to me, a family. Nothing weird with that.
Did you
right?
see it? On the right side of the picture, a small boy who seems to be absolutely colorless appears over the women's shoulders. Now, if you don't know, an iPhone Live photo captures a few frames before the photo and a few frames after. And if you look closely, this little pale gray boy actually seems to be moving. The women say that they have no idea who this boy could be, as there were absolutely no children around anywhere. Next up, a young woman named Tegan is taking a picture with her boyfriend. But later when she prints the photo out, she notices something very odd in the background.
Oh, look. Slender
A very
man.
tall, thin man with indistinct features and hollow eyes can be seen watching them. The couple claims that the
That looks like a friend of mine. Looks exactly like that and just sits like that and just stares. Is that my ex? Wait a second. Does that look like my ex? Maybe. My bad for yeah, exactly. This looks like a normal person to me. Just somebody's like stalking her, right? He's just chilling. He's just enjoying the view. I bet she does look beautiful. I will stare at her like that as well. Yeah. I once sneezed in a tunnel and gave my friend a panic attack. Yeah, like in the tunnels or like forests and stuff, there's so many things that can make sounds. It's crazy. I think that's me. I didn't want to say anything back, but it does kind of look like you. I'll occasionally photobomb random people. Yeah, that's the best thing to do, right? I've seen so many clips with old couples just photobombing different things. Like there was one with a couple on the beach. He was trying to propose to her, and the couple just spawned in and were just staring around. It was so funny. They gave zero fucks, like literally zero fucks.
A strange man with seemingly extra long limbs was not there when they took the picture. Destination unknown. Now, this story is about a different kind of scare, one that you might not take seriously, but maybe you should. Back in 2003, the movie Final Destination 2 was released, and it featured this classic horror scene involving a log truck.
Yeah, I don't know, like that scene in the movie. That scene in the movie, it's traumatized a whole generation. Literally, a few generations as well.
Now, this movie scene became so iconic that when the new Final Destination movie was released earlier this year, the movie studio actually put ads on log trucks.
Oh wow. Final Destination. That's crazy. Have you guys seen the last Final Destination movie? Personally, it wasn't that great. I'll give it like a 6. I'll give it a 6. But I did fall asleep through it. If I fall asleep at it, that means it's not that scary. Because I fell asleep I was like halfway through it and I fell asleep. I don't remember how it ended. I don't want to leave it as usual. If it's a good movie, it will keep me awake no matter what. But if it's a bad movie, I'll fall asleep to it. If you wanna watch movies in Discord, you're gonna hear me snore, literally, if it's a bad movie. Not at all movies. Becca can confirm. We've been watching many movies and I didn't fall asleep once. I don't know if Becca is still here. But yeah, I'm not usually falling asleep. Only if it's bad. Or sometimes I'll put one of those random ass horror movies made by random people with bad effects. and I fall asleep to that. I am not once. Yeah, exactly. I didn't fall asleep once. Right, Becca? You can back me up on this. The only one who didn't fall asleep at was Lighthouse. I actually did fall asleep when I woke up towards the end. Yeah, I don't snore. I don't snore. I am snoring when I'm sleeping, especially if I'm in a weird position. I have a very small nose, real life, right? And I struggle to breathe. So I will snore when I'm sleeping. I wish I did through that piece. But yeah, the lighthouse. I don't know if you guys watched the lighthouse before, but it's so confusing and I do not understand what was going on the whole movie. It was a weird one. I watched it with Pike and with Becca. It was so weird. We do not understand what it is. But let's continue.
Now, the Final Destination 2 log truck scene pretty much influenced the driving habits of a whole generation.
And this is what Final Destination did to the millennials. Look.
Nobody's
Not
behind that
one
truck.
car in the
Not
lane.
one car in the lane.
F you.
But some people didn't see Final Destination 2, or maybe they just didn't take it seriously.
This
That
guy
is so
has
creepy.
never watched Final Destination 2 because why are we following this jam?
Tori, every single millennial is terrified, and you have, oh my gosh, we're cruising behind the lumber truck.
Everybody's freaked out.
Oh, I bet they said that in the movie too.
But here's what makes the Final Destination log truck scene especially creepy, because sometimes it actually happens.
Yeah, it happens so many times.
Keeping our distance. For some reason, they're gonna lose it. Swear to God, they're gonna lose the log. Happening! It's happening! It's happening!
Oh shit.
Oh my God, I have my camera out.
So that's why, literally, if you go around the mountain sides, right, where are forests and stuff, you'll always see random logs on the side of the road. I always wondered why they're there. Now I understand. Now I understand why there's some random ass logs on the side of the road.
And if you're saying, yeah, well, that's not like the movie, the log just fell off the side, even though the driver weirdly just kept going. But no, as I said before, this has actually happened.
This crazy, boy.
Oh shit. That. Oh my god.
So, is it scary or just a public service message? Either way, just do not drive behind a log truck. Thank you. The devil down below. A guy named Kyle Anthony says that lately he has been hearing strange sounds around his house. Oddly enough, he says that the sounds are coming from beneath his house, in the house's crawl space.
I wanna kick that door open, I don't know why. I have a weird urge just to kick that door open.
He sets up a camera down there to see what's going on. What he captures makes his blood run cold.
I just saw the scariest thing I've ever seen in my life. Watch this.
Holy nah.
Kyle's camera captures what looks like a person or something hiding in the tiny crawl space underneath his house. Thinking it might be some strange person actually living underneath his home, he goes into his house's crawl space to check it out.
I can't sleep.
There's
a security
camera. Where I'm from, pigeons doesn't look like that. Now you made me
I don't
wonder.
know what I saw. I'm not seeing anything. I don't know what this tarp is. Whether or not there's anything underneath it.
Does that look like a pigeon?
He sets up a camera down there to see what's going on. What he captures makes his blood run cold.
I just saw the scariest thing I've ever seen in my life. Watch this.
Burn the house, dynamite. Yeah. Look at that. Why is it running like that?
Kyle's camera captures what looks like a person or something hiding in the tiny crawl space.
Like a pigeon. Look.
Or something hiding in the tiny.
Look. This is like the thing, right? In the head. I can see. I can see the pigeon now. That's what it's something to. It can't stand in the light. It's got a big, yeah, in the head and the body. But why is it so big, right? That's what she said. I know. I know. Anyway. It looks very big. Yeah.
Crawl space underneath his house. Thinking it might be some strange person actually living underneath his home, he goes into his house's crawl space to check it out.
I can't sleep.
Fortunately, she doesn't say that. Oh no! It's average. Yeah, 100%.
There's a security camera. I don't know what I saw. I'm not seeing anything. I don't know what this tarp is. Whether or not there's anything underneath it. I don't see anything. I don't see any signs of life. I don't see any signs of afterlife.
Drink water. Remember to drink water and hydrate.
Kyle investigates and even crawls his way into the space underneath.
Did you know, yeah? Like, if you keep hydration high, sanity stays high, and it's less likely for a ghost to come in you. Wait, to possess you. Wait, no, still doesn't sound. You understand what I'm trying to say, right? Just drink water. Just drink water. This is a threat. Exactly. It's a threat. A threat. You got it. The voice, my voice is lower. I put down the
Underneath
video.
his house, but there's just no one there. So what do you think this is? Let me know.
A pigeon. I don't know, it looks weird.
Sensing something bad. A guy named Nick takes care of his elderly grandmother who has dementia. One night while his grandmother is having an episode, weird things start to happen around their house.
People with dementia, it's so crazy, like it's so scary. Or any type of people with mental health issues, they're like schizophrenia and stuff. Because it's scary, like, would you be random when there's somebody next to you? What's that? Roomba. Is that Roomba? Jump scare with Roomba.
Freaking me out.
And the dog is crawling at the Roomba, right? Ghost righty? Huh? I didn't see anything. Yeah, the mic is on masks. Mm-hmm. Oh, wait one. Okay, I brought it closer to my mouth. I hope it sounds better now. What was? Wait. is barking, maybe. I see filming the room. What the? I
Nick's
jumped.
grandmother's dog starts to growl toward the kitchen for no reason.
I
Then the roaming
jumped. I'm
Roomba
sorry for
seems
your
to
ears.
randomly start and stop, as if it's sensing something right in front of it. But there's nothing there. And finally, something falls from the top of the fridge. And so in the video, we also see something fall. Well, Nick also explains this, and it's a little creepy.
One of my grandma's little angels fell off the fridge last night. My grandma loves to collect little figurines. You see how far back they are. Genuinely. I mean,
I don't know what to
the
think about this
significance of
one.
an angel falling and not legitimately anything else she has.
Nick says that now both of his grandmother's dogs have become absolutely petrified of the kitchen. He says that both dogs sit and stare at the kitchen every night and often just refuse to enter that room.
I was watching my show.
Maybe they're just, I don't know. We just vibrate. Maybe because of Roomba though.
There's nothing there.
Maybe they just got the Roomba, right?
But then things get even creepier. Because one night, the Roomba at Nick's grandmother's house again just starts to act very strange.
Whoa.
I can't really tell what is in there. There is definitely something moving.
Whoa.
I can't tell if it's the camera or not. Imagine the Roomba comes randomly and it's not a smiley face no more, it's just a sad face. That would be scary. Right. If it's a sad face, not a smiley face no more. Why is it coming straight at him? Wait. Look at that.
Yo.
It's following him. Is this an episode from Robots Death, Sex and Death or something like that on Netflix? You guys see that series? The animations ones? It's really good. And there is an episode like that with an Roomba attacking its owner and killing, trying to kill the owner. The Roomba become Terminator, exactly.
Oh, that's cool.
Why is he keep following him? That's so weird. Maybe he saw him like a piece of dirt. I'll be like, let me clean this dirt from here. I mean, it's recording. I don't think.
Jesus.
Okay, that was
now,
weird.
the Roomba following Nick around and crashing down the stairs is odd enough. Because, well, they're just not supposed to do that. But the Roomba flipping over on its own has absolutely no explanation. Nick says that his grandmother found the Roomba in the living room and placed it back in the kitchen. He says that since this, the Roomba has just not moved again, despite having a full charge. But he does say that his grandma's 2 dogs are still scared of the device and often just stare at it.
Imagine possessed Roomba.
End of the road. Sam Rossi is an
That's
independent
so
truck driver in
funny.
Southeast Asia.
I don't own a Roomba, and I don't think I'll ever do own a Roomba. I don't see. I mean, I can see how we can help, but at the same time, if you hover like once every other day, I don't think you need a Roomba. Because I mean, after seeing that, having the Roomba following you around the house, that's creepy. I wouldn't want that. Roombas don't just follow surfaces, they have IR sensors on the bottom. Yeah, but the only thing that was creepy was how it flipped. That's the only thing that I think it's so weird because it just randomly flipped. It did a backflip. It was like, oh, watch this. Boom. Do a flip, exactly. Wait, I can do flips too. The Roomba was like, do a flip, okay? Wait. A flip. Flip time. Okay, back. I am back. Do a flip. Roomba making flips.
Asia. He regularly posts his experiences and adventures as he drives his truck across the countryside of Indonesia. Late one night, Sam is driving his truck along a long.
Can we have our aura? Yes. My aura is purple, like my soul and my sweat. I'm sweating purple. Is that a medical condition?
Lonely stretch of road that locals claim is haunted by a dark spirit. Just after he crosses a bridge in the middle of nowhere, his truck suddenly breaks down.
Ya bener sampean.
You know,
Apa jenenge?
bridges
tibake.
are so creepy.
Oh, wis tak servis ya, Lur ya.
It sounded like he was like, dame un grrr. Sorry, I'm watching too many reels. I'm watching too much shorts. My brain is getting rotten. Dame un grrr. Lulu, yep, I tasted purple. Yeah, I taste purple. Reels, my beloved. Yeah, I don't really watch TikTok. I watch a lot of reels. And yeah, reels is just built different. My opinion.
Sam can't understand what's wrong because he says that he's just recently had the truck checked and serviced. And this is when things take a terrifying turn.
Aku saiki ngomong yo, mambune moro-moro mambune gak enak lur. Mambu melati campur amis. Sapa iku? Sapa?
This is scary.
Ambu amis lur yo. Ayo.
This is scary. I don't like this. I'm getting weird vibes from this one. Holy fuck! What the?
Hey, sapa iki? Welot.
What the fuck was that?
Sam smells something horrible and peers under his truck, only to see someone's bare feet that seem to be floating just above the pavement on the other side.
You see the
But when
hands
he
as
checks,
well.
there's no one there.
There
After
were
this spooky
hands
encounter
too.
and with his truck stalled on the road, Sam decides to get out of there and go find some help.
Did you guys see that guy that is beating the shit out of the ghosts and the monsters? He's recording himself in abundant places and then he goes and smacks the hell out of a fucking ghost. I think so. Yeah, probably. That was weird though. That video was weird. I didn't like that one. That was creepy.